let's move into one of the most entertaining tools in memory, and at the same time, one of the most disruptive tools in influence. It's called exaggeration. The principle is simple. If you want to remember something, don't see it as normal. Make it bigger, louder, stranger, funnier, scarier. Just not ordinary. The mind forgets the usual, but it never forgets the ridiculous. Think about this. If I tell you to imagine a cat, you might picture a cat, and then the image fades quickly. Nothing special. But if I tell you to imagine a cat the size of a bus, wearing sunglasses, playing the drums while fire shoots out of its tail, suddenly that cat is alive in your mind. That's exaggeration. It's the memory system showing itself by example. Now, let's cross over to Chase Hughes' world of persuasion. He teaches something called a pattern interrupt. Humans live inside rhythms, daily habits, conversational grooves, predictable responses. If someone breaks that rhythm in a sharp, unexpected way, attention snaps awake. Imagine you're in a serious meeting, and someone suddenly drops a balloon animal on the table. The flow is shattered. That disruption makes people pay attention, whether they want to or not. Pattern interrupts are exaggeration in real life. They make the ordinary impossible to ignore. So let's fuse them. Picture yourself walking down a hallway. The floor is plain. The walls are plain. Everything is forgettable. Then, suddenly, a giant 10-foot chicken bursts through the door, wearing a business suit, shouting your name. Your brain has no choice but to lock onto it. That chicken is exaggeration, and it's also a pattern interrupt. It hijacks the rhythm and forces recall. Now, whenever you think of exaggeration in memory, you'll also think of pattern interrupts in influence. They are the same structure in different domains. Here's another layer. Say you want to remember the word pencil. Don't just see a pencil. Imagine a pencil so tall it pierces the clouds, and every time it moves, thunder rolls across the sky. That exaggeration burns the pencil into memory. Now attach persuasion. Imagine handing that giant pencil to someone in the middle of a normal conversation. Their flow breaks. The rhythm is gone. That's how pattern interrupts work. The pencil becomes the memory hook, and the persuasion tool in the same image. Exaggeration can be funny too. Want to remember the word fish? Don't see a little fish. See a fish riding a motorcycle, honking the horn, yelling at traffic. Ridiculous, right? But unforgettable. And if someone walked into a room holding a fish on a motorcycle, that would be the ultimate pattern interrupt. Everyone would stop and stare. The absurd is sticky. It glues itself to memory and hijacks attention at the same time. So what's the loop here? Memory exaggeration teaches itself by exaggerating. Influence pattern interrupts teach themselves by interrupting. And when you learn them together, the exaggeration becomes the interrupt, and the interrupt becomes the exaggeration. Your mind experiences the technique as it hears it, so the lesson is already embedded before you even try to practice it. Here's the key takeaway. Whenever you need to remember something, ask, how can I make it absurd? And whenever you need to influence someone's focus, ask, how can I break the rhythm? These are two questions with the same answer. Make it impossible to ignore. Make it big, strange, out of place. The brain will do the rest. That's the fusion. Exaggeration in memory is pattern interrupt in influence. Both work because the human mind is wired to drop the ordinary and cling to the extraordinary. And once you see it this way, you'll never forget it.